Well, but that is a little deceptive because she's not fenced all season, having had twins a little bit earlier on in the season. VOLPI won in Wuxi 2018, but ERRIGO is the story of the day, returning for the first time to international competition since taking the silver medal at Cairo World Championships last year. VOLPI got a silver at the 2017 World Championships in Leipzig. And those are her 2 world title medals. ERRIGO has 5 bronze medals at the World Championships. A remarkable 9 World Championship medals, 2 of them gold, 2 silver, 5 bronze. 71 medals across the major senior events for Ariana ERRIGO. .33 for VOLPI, but she's 4 years younger. Knowledgeable Italian crowd here as well, who will be in support of both of them. They'll be equally fair with their assessments. So we're underway in the Women's Foil World Championship gold medal match, and it's Alicia VOLPI who gets off the mark straight away. They're both going to go after each other, you think. This is not going to be a long affair. Both laying each other up. Early prizes with VOLPI at the moment, but way too early to call the fight. First video review called by Alicia VOLPI, by Ariana ERRIGO. Attack given to VOLPI. We're going to look at this. Hard to tell from that angle, but this one might be slightly better. The referee's going to have a look at this. Mm. 6 and 2 threes, but actually it's ERRIGO who's got the call there as the referee from Chinese Taipei changes his decision. So a good appeal from ERRIGO. She keeps her 2 video appeals. And at that time, a parry riposte from Alicia VOLPI. So a little cart parry, number 4 parry from the left-hander. Oh, stuck that one in somewhere. Oh, bit of a cheeky one. Blade picked up there. ERRIGO had the line when you stick your arm out straight. If your opponent hasn't started to attack, you get the right of way, even though you may well be going backwards. There's no chance for the referee to separate that one, attacking at the same time. Well, VOLPI thought she hit then, had to really reset quickly. The thing about these two is they know each other so well. They would have fenced many, many times against each other, not only in competition, but also in training. The mask clip going flying for ERRIGO, hence the short delay. ERRIGO going down to one of the assistant referees. There's Rashid Al-Shamli. Oh no, maybe Mohammed Fajani in the background there. Here's the floor referee. So interesting to see VOLPI not being too fussed about the line being shown by ERRIGO. She's done that a few times, ERRIGO. Well, ERRIGO just found the blade there. That looked pretty simple. So a little beat on the blade, and that gives you the right of way. Think about basketball. You can only score a point if you've got the ball. In fencing, you can only score a point if you've got the right of way. Unless, of course, you miss, but no chance of missing there from ERRIGO. So 9 hits in a minute. A little bit too much blade movement there from VOLPI, so you can't control where the point's going. Look at the tip of the sword is going up and down. It's been then very difficult at speed and close distance to land it on the target. ERRIGO using a bit of distance there to manage that hit, and that similar thing from VOLPI that time. She had enough time and space there to use her sword arm, in fact, to block out the attack. You are allowed to use your sword arm as an extension of your weapon. This time it's VOLPI who calls for the video. Referee had given the hit to ERRIGO. Referee Huang Ha-Chia from Chinese Taipei going to look at the video with Villamada from the Czech Republic. Single light. We're seeing that from both of the athletes. Lefty against righty. If you close out the line when your opponent's trying to come around your flank, you can get the hit, and it's exactly the same the other way around. The counter-attack's landing for both of them at the moment. While the men's épée semi-finals was going on, it was a little bit of an accidental collision there. VOLPI's fine helped her opponent up. But while the men's semi-finals were going on, these two were sitting together in preparation for this gold medal match. And very unusual, but they know each other so well. Now, usually, when you get into close quarters against ERRIGO, unless you're a Licia VOLPI, you're in a spot of bother. So just picking up the blade, again, that 6 that we saw VOLPI using in the semi-finals, where she hits her opponent's blade from left to right, gets that right of way. Used that in the semis a few times. Two beats of the blade. ERRIGO with the first one, and then that is the parry again. It's an adapted seek to say. It's a second, maybe. I'm sure it has an official name. Strong defense. There's that line again to make VOLPI stop in her tracks as she comes forwards. ERRIGO then retracts the line and goes out on the attack and hits her underneath the arm. Well, they're both going at each other in the middle, but there's a tempo here that I think is not quite at its absolute highest. I wonder whether we're going to see that increase when they get to 10 apiece. Now, that one is called attack from the right, and I can understand why Ariana ERRIGO has called for a video. I think she started. The question is, did referee Huang see her stop? She got that hit earlier on in the semi-finals, exactly that hit, where she comes around the outside. Referee's back, having had a look at the video, and sticks with his decision. Now it's VOLPI's turn to question. Attack has been given for the right, a parry riposte for ERRIGO. That angle would suggest it was something different, but that's why VOLPI's called it. ERRIGO wanting to replace a weapon. I think it just come loose. There's an Allen nut that goes through the guard into the what's called the tang of the blade that basically the part of the blade that connects into through the guard and the socket and the handle, and they do come a bit loose every now and again. Rather than tightening it up, she's got some spare weapons on the side, so she resigns her previous weapon to the referee. No change on the review either. And this time it's Volpi who picks up the moment to launch the attack. And again, just slowing up the second step that lures the counter-attack. First time in a while there's been a 2-point gap. Another review. The difficulty here is, because it's so fast, you can't see whether there's blade action. If there isn't, you have to kind of give that one to ERRIGO. She doesn't ever stop moving forwards with her arm. But if there is blade contact, and that's why the referee's given that. He's gone to check the video to see was there was a touch on the blade from Alicia Volpi, and there wasn't. So there's an attempted take of the blade, so the attack is given left. That contact of the blade, whoever initiates that gets the right of way. So there's a beat from ERRIGO. The attack failed. Line comes out this time, but the right of way was with Volpi, who hit off target. So fast with their actions in close quarters. Yeah, there was a moment there that Ariana ERRIGO had the right of way, but watch this, she misses, slides through the target, and I say she misses, but it's actually a bit of body evasion from Volpi. Makes that point slide past her. She's very, very good at that. Has the attack this time. Well, just finding the moment again. Alicia Volpi on the attack. Parry riposte that time. ERRIGO on the attack, picked up the blade, then an octave parry from the right-handed Volpi. Lands her hit off target though. And again, she's just picking the moment at the moment. And Ariana ERRIGO has 2 world titles back in 2013 and 2014. ERRIGO has the 2 already. Volpi won in 2018 in Wuxi, and she gets the world title here on home soil in Milan. It was a lot more contained than I thought it was going to be, that fight, but in the end, the rightful winner comes through. Volpi was just a little bit sharper as the distance remained close, and she's taken the title, and a genuine celebration from the pair of them. ERRIGO with a warm cuddle, and there's the emotion from the new world champion, a 2-time world champion, and she's done it in Milan. What a massive story for her. She's going to be all over the papers here in Italy tomorrow. Stefano Cerioni, the returning head coach of foil in Italy, celebrating with the pair of them. What a return to international competition from the silver medalist from Cairo in 2022, Arianna Errigo. She's done it again here in Milan, but all the stories tomorrow will be about Alicia Volpi taking the world title for the second time here in Italy. Congratulations from the president of Italian fencing, Paolo Azzi, for the champion. And the whole team are down there to congratulate her, all of the coaching staff in foil. And take a look back at the beautiful para riposte to finish things off. Perhaps the simplest hit of the entire match, a nice little cart riposte, and the emotions overwhelming in the end for Alicia Volpi.